Okay, this video is going to show you how to build a blog using your hosting account. In my case, I'm using HostGator. Now, almost every single host has their own version of control panel or cPanel. They're all going to look different, but they basically function the same. And that's what we're going to do to demo how to build a blog. This is really pretty easy stuff. Whatever your primary host is, it's going to give you access to something called cPanel. In this case, it's using a generic URL, and you just simply log into it. And like I said, if you use a different host, you're going to have a different looking cPanel than the one I have. But they all really work basically the same. What we're looking for is something that will allow us to build a WordPress site. Now, you can either add a domain in and set your blog right on the root domain. You know, bulletproofemailsolution.com is an example of a blog. McRaeSite.com is an example of a blog. Most of the sites I build, well, actually, at this point, all the sites I build are blogs. So that's an awesome thing. We have blog sites, and that is very cool. In this particular case, I'm going to build a blog in a folder /blog because I don't have a new domain in the system. But I'm just going to go to build a new WordPress site. And here's where we're going to actually select where we're going to put the new blog, and then it's going to actually build it for us. Now, one thing I want to point out, there's no reason to talk to a WordPress expert, and there is no reason to pay money for any of this stuff. This is really simple stuff. Here's where you select your domain. It doesn't matter which domain you want to put it on. In this case, you'll see I have a bunch of subdomains. I'm just going to do this for example. I'm going to put this blog on the end of the ebusinesstraining.org site, but I'm going to put it in a directory called blog. Okay, you could have it go straight to the homebusinesstraining.org site if you want. You don't have to put it in a directory. You could put it in a subdirectory, you know, if you want to use like bulletproof.emailmarketingspot.com. You can do any of those things you want. It doesn't really matter to the search engines. And in all honesty, it doesn't make all that much difference in your results as far as generating traffic or search engine optimization. There's some slight benefits to doing certain things. But overall, if you're using a total integrated marketing approach, you'll discover that the important thing is the content, not domain names or anything else. Now, as I say that, domain names are kind of important. You want it to be, in this particular case, this is a home business training website, so it kind of makes sense. People are going to search for it. All the content's going to be on home business training, so it will work out fine. So here's the blog that I'm creating right here, /blog. Then you click next. It's going to ask for a title, and got to give it an admin username, your first name, last name, and an email address, which will allow you to recover your password. And you just agree to terms of service, click install. This is all there is to installing a blog. The trick is actually running the blog and configuring the blog. I'll have videos on themes and stuff coming up. But right here is where the blog got installed, and that's where your pass name and everything is. Definitely want to copy that and save it. So what I'm going to go ahead is log in. And it's going to take me directly to that website. You're going to have to be able to log in. Here's the WordPress W there. This is all there is to building a blog. Now, the trick is being able to configure the blog to work. So we'll share that in other videos. But here you are. You got your blog ready. All you need to do is start building it, activating it, and I'll take you through some steps in that in future videos here.